Hello, Mr. Woodruff. We have some letters from some fans here, and they'd like to ask you some questions about your movie. They were asking about the uh, obsession letters with David Lynch and what that was about. Is that about you writing letters?
No, in actuality, I worked briefly with Mr. Lynch on a project called Lost Highway, and he had promised me a movie deal out of that, further acting. And I thought, well, what if that deal never came through, which it didn't? So I would be this obsessed fan writing him letters and trying to contact him and letting him know that the time was perfect for us to get together and it was like a destiny. But if you want to take it to the extreme, I guess I really used him as a subject. It never really happened, but I was a stalker, but in a funny way, and a guy that never wanted to give up and thought it was his destiny to be in a David Lynch film, which I don't really care about so much anymore. But I wasn't a stalker, but I thought, well, you know, how far can you take that? And then I thought of, instead of making me the evil character, how about in the end make him the evil character? That he kills me to get rid of me, which is kind of twisted. And also to show David Lynch that I could make just as good a movie as him. I like to make movies that I think that the audience would appreciate, as far as originality, creativity-wise, but also a story that nobody else has thought of, like a twist on a scary situation.
Oh,
He goes to his house, he talks to his friends like a stalker would. He tries to make an appointment with him. It never happens. It just gets further and further away. And everything, in fact, that he thinks he's doing to get closer to him, he's actually pushing himself further and further away. Which would be, the reality is that nobody wants to help anybody in Hollywood. Everybody's out for themselves. And they don't really care about giving anybody a break, a fair break. So I can take that with a sense of humor.
okay. So, yeah, from the fans so far, you got a 2 thumbs up. So, that sounds really good.
Yeah, they really like the zaniness of the movie, kind of like it's off the wall. And also, is the guy really crazy? Is he in a fantasy world? Or is he just totally a nice, sympathetic character who you want him to get a break? I mean, you know, that's what Hollywood's about. But things don't always work out that way.
Okay, so we're going to get back to more of the fans and see what their letters are and their questions, and we'll have another video. So stay tuned for the interviews with David.
I really appreciate your time and interest, and all the fans out there. Keep the letters coming, and you know, after all, I make movies for you, and I want to please you too. So keep the letters coming, and I really enjoy reading all your letters. And thank you for taking the time to have me on your show, sir.
Okay, thank you. Stay tuned for more.